Hey, it's me, GV, and welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another guide for Dark Souls Remastered. This is the Sanctuary Guardian. And, yeah, this guy is very aggressive. The DLC basically in general, because this is the start of the DLC, the DLC basically in general is super duper fast and aggressive. It really, like, ramps things up. And I think, honestly, as far as Dark Souls 1 goes, because Dark Souls 1 is kind of... it's not agile with its movements compared to something like Bloodborne or Dark Souls 3 or Elden Ring. So it's just like, it's not that balanced because everything's faster, but you as the players still feel kind of slow, if that makes sense. Anyways, this guy is super fast. This guy gave me so much trouble my first time. Oh my god. You can cut off his tail, and then you'll stop his tail whip, and you'll also get his poison barb whip, which is an interesting weapon. And then, yeah, basically, you want to just constantly, you know, keep your eyes on him and back up, because he'll basically be, like, attacking, you know, forward to try and hit you. But if you're constantly just watching him backing up and then going in when you can, like when he does this big, like, I think water attack, you can kind of run in and attack him then. Or when he, like, is finishing his animations in general, you can go in. But this fight is really difficult because he's so fast and he doesn't stop. So, all that being said, let's give the Sanctuary Guardian a shot. Okay, so here we go. Let's watch what he does. We're going to lock onto him. And he's going to immediately go for a couple of slashes, and he will keep going and going and going, as you can see there. And we're going to roll that, and there's the water attack. When he does that, you always want to punish. Now, I'm going to try to get behind him and cut off his tail. If I can get behind him, that would be ideal. And he's going to go for a tail whip there, as you can see. But his tail is really high in the air, so it's really annoying to go for a tail whip. Let's watch what he does. He's going to go for his full little combo there. But as you can see, if you're staying a bit away from him, you're relatively okay. Now this is what I'm talking about. When he does this water attack, that is your #1 chance to go in on him. Oh my god, our damage is so huge. Okay, I don't want to kill him too fast. I upgraded my weapon fully to show all the DLC. Okay, so let's see what he does. He's going to do a lightning blast. Quick! It's so quick. As soon as he, like, opens his mouth, roll, because it's, like, immediate. Also, he'll fly and do that lightning blast, and it does have a bit of an AoE. And then he'll also do kind of like a strafing blast as well. So he's basically got 3 different lightning attacks. But as you can see, if you just kind of keep always moving backwards, he's not really going to hit you too much. He'll also do a little jump slam like that. But again, we're just always moving backwards. We're watching him. I just don't want to kill him too fast. I did not realize our damage would be this high. And then, yeah, again, you can cut off his tail, but it's super weird because his tail is so high in the air. There's a little charge right here. Perfect time to cut off the tail. As you can see, after that charge attack, we get the Guardian tail. Whoop! We're going to roll immediately. And he won't be able to use that that tail swipe attack anymore. So yeah, what you're looking for basically is that big water attack, which is not too scary. This right here, because you can roll it, and if I wanted to, I could kill him right here, right now. Funk Soul Rubber. Boom. But I won't. I'll show you if he does anything else. I think we've pretty much seen everything. The water attack isn't a big deal. If you do get hit by it, I think you lose your entire stamina bar, basically. But yeah, as I said, just kind of keeping my distance from him, watching him. And we'll go ahead and kill him here in a second, because I don't think he's really going to be able to do too much else. But that water attack is mainly what you want to punish. Whoop! And if you have an opportunity, go ahead and cut his tail off too. Because, yeah, you'll stop the tail whip attack, which isn't really that big of a deal, because you don't really want to be behind him too much, except when you're trying to cut off his tail. Because as I said, as long as you're locked onto him and moving away from him, it's really not that bad. You're gonna be able to keep your distance from his attacks and then be able to go in when he does that water attack. And then, yeah, when he opens his mouth, immediately roll with the lightning because it'll come out immediately. And then if he flies in the air, he'll shoot you with lightning too, which does a little AoE spread, so don't stand there. And I think that's basically about it, as far as I remember. So, Sanctuary Guardian, very scary if you're new to this game, but if you've played this game a bunch, not bad if you're taking your time and keeping him in your sights as you're always moving backwards. So, hope that guide helped. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.